I am super, super excited to talk to you guys today about one of my favorite topics on the planet because I'm super type A and love to keep myself organized, and that's organization, and specifically, ooh, there's sunshine on my face, but specifically how to keep organized with your invites and the people you're talking to, because you're going to have to keep track somehow beyond just your brain. I learned this the hard way, so take a note from me. And really make a choice on how you want to keep yourself organized, and write down people's names, make sure you're staying on track so you know who to follow up with and who to invite for next month and who you've been talking to. So this is a system that I started implementing like 6 months into my business, and it totally transformed everything for me. I had started with Excel and just hate Excel. It's not my thing. If it's your thing, that's awesome, but it's just not for me. And had kind of transitioned to pen and paper, and I still use pen and paper, but I find that this system, especially for making sure that I know where people are from a conversation standpoint, I can make notes about kind of things that I've talked to them about, so that when I reach back out in the next month of their follow-ups, that I can really make sure that I, remember what their goals were and like things about them, that kind of stuff. It's just a great way to keep everything all in one place and to have it organized in a way that's bright and colorful and feels really yummy. And what I'm talking about is Streak. So Streak is an add-on for Gmail. So what I would recommend, if you haven't already done this, is creating a new email solely for your Beachbody business that's on Gmail. Gmail is just great. I feel like it's the most user-friendly. It also links to all of our Google Drive stuff. And yes, that's what I did. I created a Gmail email, and Streak is an add-on that you can add for free to your Gmail. So I'm going to just kind of take you through mine and show you how to set up Streak. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, so here we go. So this is my Gmail. So as you can see under here, this whole pipeline thing, this is what Streak will do. So essentially Streak allows you to organize the people that you're talking to in specific sections. So you can create multiple pipelines depending on kind of where they fall. So if they're customers or potential customers, if they're maybe people you're talking to about the coaching opportunity or your dream team gals, that's what I call it. Or maybe they're people that you're talking to about your free group. Or you can even specify within like specific challenges. So I'm going to take you guys through just an example. So we're going into June, and so my next challenge is my Joyful June challenge. So this is what a pipeline would look like. So how you create a pipeline is you just click this new button. So I'm not going to actually do it because I've already done one, but you can make a pipeline this way. And then this will show up, and you can essentially move these around and rename them and change the colors if you want to make it based on what makes the most sense for your brain. But I wanted to share with you guys kind of what has worked for me in the order of things. And if you want to screenshot this and kind of plug this into your own, feel free. But yeah, so how this works is I start with like my lead people, right? So this is a person that I think would be interested in, or maybe they're part of my know, like, trust list, just somebody who I think would be really great in my challenge group. Okay. And then I move them into this invited section once that we've already been talking. So for example, say I'm talking to Emily, and I can write, there's also sections in here, right? So there's a section called notes. So I would say something like, she's super into fitness, connected on Instagram, struggles with emotional eating, okay? And those are just some things that I noticed from her Instagram, okay? I could move her, right? So I open her thing up over here. I could move her to invited once I've actually sent out a, hey girl, beyond just like getting to know her, and actually send out an invitation to my challenge group. Okay. And then when you go back, she's under this section, and so on and so forth. Okay. These things at the top, you can remove, add, whatever you want. These are the ones that I really like to have. The stage is important. Notes is where I just put all the information that they've shared with me that I think is vital to make sure that I remember as we go through our conversation. And then maybe she's mentioned that she saw me doing the 21-day fix and is really interested in that program. So I would write workout program /interest 21-day fix. Okay. And then date of last email, email address, this is all great. You can add your own and just have like a free form one. So that's how I did my workout program / interest. Okay. So for example, maybe I wanted to write something. I mean, I don't know, but you can just create your own. And if you don't like it anymore, you can always delete that. Or you can add something called magic columns. And this is where I get the date of last email, and then their email addresses, all that kind of stuff. Anything that you feel like would be helpful for you to remember as you go along. Okay. And then, yeah, basically take them through this. If you want to create a new one of these and it's not what's there, let me see if I can pull this over a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. So you would add it with this plus sign on the right. And so say I wanted to add a stage, right? So I would just do that, and then you can drag it and move it in the order that you want. Make sense? And then if you don't want it anymore, you can just delete stage and remove it. You can also change the colors. For example, if I wanted to change this color, I could maybe do it to that. There we go, ordered. So yeah, this is the order I go through. So lead, invited, so I've invited them to my challenge group. Then my first email to them, once I've gotten their email and they're like, yeah, I want to learn more, I'd be interested. Then I send them a, I'm so excited you're interested email. This is all in our Google Drive. If you want some ideas for what like emails to send. But basically it's just to get to know you, get to know their goals and how you can help them achieve what they're looking for. And then from there, you send them, once they've responded, you then would send them a what to expect email within your challenge groups, right? So then you'd move them to this stage, right? So then I would have moved her once I was talking, sent what to expect, okay? And so on and so forth. Sent challenge group video options. So I do like a video on YouTube where I just kind of run through the two options of either doing the traditional challenge pack or the annual all access challenge pack. I like doing the video and I just send that link because I think it's really way easier than writing out a whole email. And also just a fun way to kind of, for them to get to know your personality better. I send them a link to that and then link to buy. If they haven't actually purchased, you send them a follow-up message. Then there's the ordered, sent welcome email, and welcome to group, and then they're your customers. And then this is also a great place for you to put your follow-ups for next month, right? So the people that said not right now, or it's not a good time, or whatever, you can put them into this section so that when you're starting your group for your July group, you know who to contact first. And then the people who maybe, you know, for whatever reason, you just don't vibe with them, you don't feel like they'd be somebody you actually want in your groups, and you can put them in the closed loss section. So yeah, that is pipelines. I want to just kind of take you guys through to, like, from an email perspective, what's so cool about this is you can actually link your emails. So for example, this is somebody who I was having a photo shoot with yesterday. So if she was in my, if I put her in my Joyful June group, for example, say she's a lead because I haven't invited her. Okay, Cassie. So I put her name there. And notes are photo shoot, active, and wanting to try something new. Did Pure Barre for 4 years. All right, just an example. Some of the things she was talking to me about yesterday. Great, and then I would go to all tracked emails or inbox and see her thing pop up. And then I would type in Cassie and I would plug her in. So as soon as I then went into Joyful June and under her name, you would see the email pop up, right? So then you get all the emails that are ever sent between the two of you guys together all in one place. So it's really easy to keep it all kind of centered and focused. So I'm going to stop my share. And that is Streak, you guys. It's super, super, super amazing. It does take like about an hour or so to really set up and kind of toy around with. So make sure you carve out some time for yourself to do that. And if this doesn't work for you, that's okay. But this was transformative for me from a just completely like organizational standpoint. And I feel so much more on track and less like, where am I talking to? Because you can't remember everybody in your brain. And this is how you can make sure that you are reaching back out to those people who had asked you to, or you know, making sure you're having good customer service with the people that you're talking to. So if you have any questions, let us know. But for now, I will leave you guys, and thank you so much for being here, and get your streak on.